were radicals. So in contrast of liberals, radicals were those groups who wanted a nation in which government was based on the majority of the country's population. Those groups who believed a nation in which government was based on the majority of country's population. Secondly, they opposed the privilege of big land owners and wealthy factory owners. They supported the movement of women for right to vote. It means they were supporters of women movement for right to vote or adult franchise. They were not against the private property. Radicals were also not against the private property, but they disliked the concentration of property in few hands. They opposed the concentration of property in few hands. Dear students, concentration of poverty spreads in economical inequality. In our locality, we also find that some families have concentration of property where their pets eat biscuits while besides of their houses, their buildings, the landless people who suffer from hunger, they go on in bed without food or in hunger. So thus we see that concentration of property in few hands spreads economical inequality. That's why radicals did not like the concentration of property in few hands. They were not against the private property, but we disliked the concentration of property in the few hands. Now we consider on the conservatives. There is a great number of conservatives around us. Usually, those were conservatives who believed on past social order and ruling system. Usually, those group of people who believe on past social order and ruling system, they are conservatives. In our surroundings, we also find such group of people who advocate, who argue about the past social order and the past social system. The untouchability in India was a great past social order which was a curse of social development. We must keep away ourselves from such conservatives. They opposed radicals as well as liberals because they talked about social change. Although they had opened their minds to the need for social change. although in 19th century. Although in 19th century they had opened their minds to need for social change. In 18th century, they opposed the idea of social change. But in 19th century, they accepted that some change was essential, but believed that past had to be respected and change had to be through slow processes. Thus, we see that such different ideas about social change clashed during social and political disturbances after French Revolution. It means such differentiation in ideas, in views of social change clashed between liberals, radicals, and conservatives. And during social and political disturbances after French Revolution, the various attempts at revolution and social transformation in 19th century helped to define both the limits and potential of these political trends. Dear students, these ideas we will discuss in details in next class, in which we will discuss about the industrial society and social change in next class, as well as the coming of socialism in Europe. We will discuss in next class. Thank you.